Right, so let's cross back to the ANC's National Executive and Working Committee visit in the Free State. Of course, internal divisions, governance concerns and service delivery failures casting a shadow over the ANC's credibility. That party is under pressure to prove that its renewal drive is more than just rhetoric. Let's go back to SABC News reporter Ishmael Modiba, who is in Bloemfontein for us. You did mention a bit earlier on Gwede Mantashe arriving, and just as we've been speaking to you, Ishmael, the deputy president of the party also arriving. When are we expecting the president of the party to arrive? And once again, the secretary general, of course, of the party, Fikile Mbalula, also expected.
Yes, indeed, Griselda, including the ANC, DSG, Maropeni Ramaphosa also made her entrance to this venue, and we are told that the president is still on his way to this meeting, and obviously with other officials. We're not sure exactly what time. And you remember that the president of the ANC, when he took office of the ANC, he was speaking of the issue of renewal, and I believe that he's still on that ticket of renewal and reviving the structure of the ANC and to make it one of those trusted organizations of the community. But we know those challenges are there in the community. The local leaders are fighting. I can speak about Yoma Chabe, for instance, in the Lijole region, where the mayor has been on suspension for the longest time, and that we know that he is now being convicted of assaulting his his assistants. And the leadership there, or the members, are divided. There are those who in favor of the mayor to be reinstated, and there are those that who are against. And we are told that the ANC national chairperson, Mr. Gwede Mantashe, was yesterday at Machabeng just to discuss the issues that are there. I mean, though the issues there are varied. And we know that since the mayor has been suspended, people are saying that things have fallen apart. Those issues that have been there of services have collapsed, and that's what they are crying about. And they are also saying that they want a new mayor. Some are still insisting that they want the suspended mayor Khalipa to be reinstated. And we know that this coming Friday, as he appealed his conviction on Friday, his judgment will be rendered by the Odendal Magistrate Court, just to find out if whether he succeed with his appeal. But there are issues in general in the Free State, that need to be ironed out, and we're not sure exactly if the ANC in the province or the national leadership that is coming here that will take the same route as the one that they took with regard to Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal in ensuring that they beef up, or they beef up the provincial executive with other members, so that they make sure that the organization render its mandate of ensuring that there is unity and survival in the region and in the province.
All right, Ishmael, thank you very much indeed. We're expecting, of course, the ANC president to arrive at that meeting any moment now. I did see there were some blue lights behind you. I don't think, the security also trying to just move our colleagues just a little bit now. I think that might signal the possibility that we might have the ANC president arriving any moment now. Every time the security, of course, does that, you would anticipate that the ANC president would be arriving any moment now. I see some of the security detail there asking members of the media, including my colleague Ishmael, just to move a little bit from there. That usually signals the arrival any moment now of the ANC president. And I do believe that that is one of, if not indeed, the ANC president that is arriving for that all-important meeting. Let's just wait for that door to open. I know a number of NEC members expected to arrive indeed. Let's take a listen into that.
Good morning, Mr. President.
We are the President. That is the after the meeting.
All right, the president of the ANC not going to speak to the media at this point, but of course my colleagues taking that chance. Journalists always waiting to hear, of course, if there's a number of things. Of course, the ANC president being the president of the country, a number of issues, of course, that journalists would always want to phrase to the president. They're headed for that meeting in Bloemfontein to speak to the executive in that province on a number of issues relating to service delivery and other issues as well. We'll take you back there if there is any pending press conference at a later stage, but the ANC president, Cyril Ramaphosa, arriving just a few moments ago in Bloemfontein for that meeting with the leadership of that province.